is bound to be a very exciting matchup. I thought we were going to see a scientific wrestling match. It certainly isn't starting out that way.
There's no love lost between these two.
No, that's for sure. All right, Jesse, who has the advantage?
Get the match a little bit more here. Let's see.
My goodness, and look at this. Hammering away. What a seesaw matchup.
Well, it started off a wrestling match, and now it's turning into a fight.
Again and again and again. So I don't think that thing's around the other way that he would be pouring it on as well. He certainly would have done so.
Well, certainly. You go out to win.
Wow. What a matchup. Come on, ref, get in there. Oh, punching. Or at least that's all he's demonstrated here thus far.
Well, maybe that was his game plan. Strictly a rough house match. Maybe he feels that by roughing the match up, it's to his advantage to gain the victory.
Well, this is a free-for-all.
You know, I like this.
Yeah.
Because you can't complain about it. And that's legal.
Yes, indeed.
You can't complain.
Having some degree of difficulty here in this matchup.
Well, I knew it'd be a great matchup. I mean, the guy's credentials speak for themselves. He's a winner.
The wrestler relies on tremendous agility and great speed, notwithstanding his extraordinary stamina. I don't believe he's impressed at all.
Well, I'll tell you what. There's been a precedent set here now. Obviously, this is the stronger man, so he's going to have to rely now on quickness and technique in which to secure a victory. He's not going to out-muscle. He's showed that right there. He's the stronger man.
Maybe right now he's the stronger man. As the match progresses, I wonder how much of that strength will be sapped from his body.
Definitely.
Another sensational maneuver.
Remarkable. I didn't think he had it in him.
That's pretty hard.
That's a chiropractic adjustment to my brain. I've never seen that done before quite like that. And if I haven't seen it, I know for sure you ain't.
Haven't. Not ain't.
I know this is trivial, man, but this is cable. I can say ain't.
Oh, that's the second time you've offended the youth of America.
And you know the great thing about it? You can expect anything.
Right now, I think you're really in some trouble.
I can tell him how to get out of this, McMahon. Works every time. A quick thumb to the eye. You spin the man around when the ref can't see it, and you thumb him.
Come on, we have youngsters watching this program. Thumb the eye.
Well, that's a smart move. You use everything available to you.
Smart.
Which is what he needs and wants to do.
These are tough. I mean, really tough.
Now he's roughed it up. Now he's going back to some classic wrestling. Now you'll see him smart wrestling. And that's legal look, man.
Interesting, and I believe thus far has proven himself to be the aggressor in this match. And I don't know that that's the way that we normally would have expected this match thus far.
Well, it's hard to tell. You know, in the world of wrestling, much like the old cliche of football, on any given day, any different wrestler can beat another different wrestler.
Did you see that?
That worked just about as good as the thumb to the eye, didn't it?
Now in control of things. Just like that, this seesaw battle goes one way and then another.
Right now, I'll give you credit. But this is professional wrestling.
Again, we hear some of the banter about ringside.
Looks like a fan out there's got one of the custom Jimmy Hart megaphones.
Out the shop, the mouth goes out.
Jimmy Hart with that ubiquitous megaphone. Never mind, Jesse.
You know, Jimmy and his constant chatter out there, that's reassuring to his wrestlers.
Well, I'm not too sure if it's reassuring to his wrestlers, but it certainly has to be annoying to the opponents.
Well, it works
One,
nevertheless, Jimmy Hart,
on round three.
you gotta give Jimmy Hart credit, though, man, for getting so actively involved in his wrestler's match.
Illegally, actively involved.
Legal, illegal, what's the difference?
You compare sensational Sherry or Scary Sherry to Elizabeth. Look at that.
I love it because Sherry is deadly. You know, she's the former women's champion. So she can get in there and mix it up.
She can do that.
She must be about 150 pounds.
Sherry is an asset, McMahon. She gets more involved in the match. She's in tough shape, McMahon.
She'd scared everybody to death.
I love it, McMahon. Sherry will do anything to win a match. She'll even disrobe at ringside.
Elizabeth would never have the guts to get involved.
The guts. That's right. That's what it takes. That's right. You know, I'll tell you, in a lot of instances, the lady wrestlers at times, McMahon, seem even more vicious than some of the men wrestlers. I've never seen anyone better in women's wrestling than the Bomb Angels. McMahon, I got a question for you.
What's that?
What's the names of the two Bomb Angels?
Unfortunately, I can't speak Japanese all that well.
I mean, I might want to take maybe the match. What do I call it? A Bomb Angel?
Itsuki. And I believe Norio.
What's her name?
If I'm pronouncing it correctly, it's Norino.
Norino? That sounds Italian to me.
Well, Jesse, I don't know.
She don't look Italian.
No, she doesn't. Wait a minute.
Kind of reminds me of me.
Yes, it reminds me of you as well. What arrogance.
That's called confidence.
No, that's arrogance. That's not confidence. I wonder what would mean more, winning the Jesse the Body Award or a victory.
Well, I think they're both in their own way just as big. Being the winner of the Jesse the Body Award is phenomenal. I mean, you'd love to win it, but then again, looking at your body, we can tell why you wouldn't. But then again, wrestling is the bottom line. He's probably jealous he didn't win the Jesse the Body Award. As a matter of fact, he wasn't even nominated.
Oh, not if you did all the nominations, he wasn't.
That's true.
Here's a man put together. Really put together.
When you compare Jesse the Body's physique years ago even, just like comparing horse manure to ice cream.
Or kind of like me comparing my body to yours right now.
We may have a page that one of these days.
I love it. Always has time to show his fans the appreciation he feels.
Yeah, your conversation with some of the fans.
Well, see, this is all psychological here. His style of match, it's to his advantage.
Could very well be in this particular contest. Look at this.
That we're going to find out here real quick.
What advantage do you obtain by talking to your opponent like that?
The advantage is a psychic advantage. You'll see it in boxing, you'll see it in football, you see it in wrestling. If you can get your opponent to think about what you're saying to him, well then obviously they're not going to react so well to the heat of the battle.
2. Again. 3. The fans trying to give a little momentum. 5.
What's the positive? Picking up the champ, Weasel, Bobby the Brain Eater doesn't like it.
7.
You find that totally funny, don't you? Quite humorous, I must admit.
Yeah. Wish somebody to embarrass you like that sometime. For sure, embarrassment all the time anyway.
Well, thank you, Jesse.
You're right, man. You're the only one who will. Why do you continue to laugh at Bobby Heenan?
He deserves to be laughed at. He knocks in enough people on his own.
I'll tell you this, if it gets down to managers, I'll take Heenan over Elizabeth in my corner anytime.
Bobby the Brain Heenan, whom we of course saw a little bit earlier on.
Don't you gotta hand it to Heenan, McMahon? The inspiration outside the ring, don't you agree, McMahon?
Inspiration.
Right away. 20,000 fans here jam-packed this arena.
Living up to their reputation thus far.
We'll be right back as we continue with more World Wrestling Federation action.
Hey, Steve, no way a little dude like you is gonna change my ways.
It's time you were tempted with a taste of nuts and honey.
Hulk Hogan doesn't eat nuts and honey.
Did you taste this? An unbeatable part of this nutritious breakfast.
That's better than a body slam.
Undefeated.
And still champion.
Now watch me race the Macho Man with acclaimed WrestleMania for the Nintendo Entertainment System. A leg drop, an elbow smash, a body slam!
WWF WrestleMania from Acclaim.
Ooh, yeah, I want to rematch.
You got a WWF figures with real wrestling action. Jake the Snake Roberts versus the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase. DiBiase lands a $1 million punch. Match Hulk Hogan against the Macho King Randy Savage.
Yeah.
Ultimate Warrior. Andre'll squash the Ultimate Mania. WWF figures so close to the real thing, it's like being in the ring. 1. Some of the Hulkamaniac's favorite moves on WWF Primetime Wrestling. Catch him on USA, America's favorite cable network.
All right, we are back for the resumption of our match. Let's talk about what you claim was a world bench press record at 712 pounds.
Right, what do you want to talk about?
Let's talk a little bit about it, Jesse. Dino Bravo, who did not, in my view, set the world bench press off, although you claim he did.
What are you talking about?
You're not saying Dino Bravo's a champion, are you? You're not saying he actually lifted that weight?
He did 715.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Did you not reach down and help him with that weight rack? Did you not?
No, I was just spotting him close. I did not close my hands around that bar. 3. There's space in between that. Bravo pushed it up on his own. Are you questioning my integrity, McMahon?
Listen, I'm only telling you the way it looked. It looked as though you helped him a bit.
First of all, a person of your stature knows nothing about weightlifting. Nothing. So therefore, you do not know what constitutes a legal lift.
I know when you put your hands around the bar.
I did not touch the bar.
You what?
I did not touch the bar until it was extended. Then I grabbed it. You know, McMahon, if you keep making these assumptions, these unfounded assumptions, you might be involved in a rumble right here for this. When's the last time you had a fish sandwich?
Jesse, it seemed to me Mr. Bravo was having a little difficulty there in the last lift before he attempted to set the world record. What was that lift? Do you recall?
That lift was approximately around 685, 675 pounds.
That's an awesome lift.
Definitely.
He just barely got that up.
He got that up, and let me state for the record, McMahon,
wait a minute.
I did not help on that lift.
Did you see the 685-pound lift? Did you see how on the right shoulder, Jesse, it was further down? The bar was dipping down on the right side. He obviously had more power in the left. He almost didn't make it back to the rack.
But he did make it back to the rack. I helped him back to the rack.
685, yes.
And at 715, I did not assist in that lift.
Wait a minute. You're saying that he totally locked out, which would be a legal lift, correct?
Definitely.
You're saying he totally locked out, and then you assisted him with the lift.
I was right down there prepared in case he didn't, but I did not offer any assistance.
It'll remain, I'm sure, an unofficial world bench press mark.
Well, I would expect that from you, McMahon. A little Twinkie like who's never done anything athletic in his life. If we'd have been up there reading prose or poetry, you would have been ecstatic about that. But being its physical competition and strength, you know nothing about that.
Listen, I thought it was boring. Did you ever get the official weight on that bar? Have they weighed the bar yet?
The word that I heard, and this is still unofficial, I heard the bar weighed out at 712. You know, for some of those big plates would be off by half a pound or so. And I heard it weighed out at 712.
Well, Jesse, with your assistance on the bar, I think maybe...
I did not assist.
With your assistance, I think maybe it'll go down in the record books, yes, as a record, but for a tag team record. You and Bravo lifting 712.
They don't have tag team weightlifting.
I think we just saw it.
I don't think so. Of course, you know, McMahon, I really should not mind you so much. You being an Ivy Leaguer, you know, the biggest thing in sports in the Ivy League was probably goldfish eating. You know, that's top of the line for the Ivy League.
You think so?
Come on, we got high school teams, right?
The Lowell Memorial Auditorium in Lowell, Mass. will be the setting for World Wrestling Federation action on Wednesday, October 15th with a 7:30 p.m. starting time. Signed to appear on the card will be the Birdman, Coco Beware, the Honky Tonk Man, Kamala, the Ugandan Headhunter, Hercules Hernandez, Macho Man Randy Savage, and Jake the Snake Roberts, all headed to Lowell at the auditorium on Wednesday, October 15th.
Pulling a hair there.
Now, how do you know that? You did not see an instant replay.
No, Troy did not.
I couldn't tell.
It certainly looked that way from my vantage.
You know, your eyes have gotten very, very good in the last few years. You're seeing a lot of stuff right now.
I don't think you want to see it.
You can see all that from back here.
Well, it looks like it from there.
You must have 20/20 hearing.
I
legal maneuver.
Legal and beautiful maneuver. He is rough, but he can wrestle and he showed that right there.
One was sheer rock.
Two.
Lock. Yes.
Three.
Well, I'll have to believe that coming from someone with all the ring experience you got, McMahon.
6. 7.
Lucky, of course. Listen, he's had one lucky move go his way.
9.
Let me tell you something, McMahon. Luck is not going to win this match.
You don't know that.
It will be skill on the part of either wrestler, not luck.
This has been more of a brawling match than a wrestling match.
That's the thing I said at the outset. Couldn't afford to do. They had to wrestle. And as you said, McMahon, it's not wrong. I said that. I know you said that.
I'll say it again.
Please don't. And Joey, the referee better get control somehow. He's biting. Can you imagine biting Vince McMahon?
I'm not too sure about that.
He's gonna stoop to this level.
Wait just a minute.
Oh yeah, it's okay as long as your body does it. What? Don't you tell me you didn't see nothing either. You know, McMahon, I'm getting real tired of your mind's pronouncing. You've sat here tonight and you've cheered, you've rooted, you've done everything. I'm getting tired of it, real tired of it.
Your opinion only.
Look how smart he is using that wrestling ability. And it's truly those dirty tricks that make a great wrestler.
In your opinion only, Mr. Ventura.
Mine's the only one that counts.
All right.
You know, I'm amazed that you haven't started complaining about the refereeing. Usually when your favorites aren't winning, you complain. Every time, McMahon, every time your favorites aren't winning, you always blame the referee. Makes me sick.
It would be a shame if a match of this consequence, of this significance, ended in a controversial decision of the referee.
But aren't you excited, McMahon? The Rougeau's now from Memphis, Tennessee.
I don't think there's anything at all to be excited about. And if I lived in Memphis, I definitely would not be excited.
3. Get Elvis quick now. 4.
Oh, really?
5. 6. 7.
What a great matchup this is.
Seesaw match and back and forth.
He does get his opponent's attention, don't he? Don't he?
That's what I said.
Don't he?
Oh, come on, he was a little slow in the mark.
Hey, that's your referee, Morello. Woe be to you to criticize a ref. You know, the fortunate thing we have is that it only takes a 3 count to win a match because referee Joey Morello, I don't think can make it to 4. He's capable of 3, but I don't think much after that. You can see, though, it's taking its toll. He's not moving real quick, but he's still measuring them. It's had to have taken its toll on both wrestlers. He needs to go for the cover. He's got to go for the cover. He's wasting too much time.
You'll try anything.
As well, he should try anything, McMahon. You're going to do whatever it takes.
Hesitating, I think that's a mistake.
It's definitely a mistake. Big mistake there. I'll agree with you, McMahon. Big mistake. And that was so hard it stunned both men.
They have to be exhausted. These two men have to be totally exhausted.
Well, I'll tell you, McMahon, look at these two guys. This reminds me of the Thrilla in Manila with Ali and Frazier. Neither one of these guys will be the same when this is over. It's taking its toll on both of these guys. Don't look too good right now, McMahon. He's in trouble. He's on rubber leg street.
Listen, it's not over until it's over, Jesse. You've said that yourself many times.
Gee, that's an original quote, McMahon.
No, it's not. But it's something that you need to be reminded of from time to time.
Well, I'd say it's getting close to over right now.
We'll be right back after a brief word from your local cable systems.
The Ico Pro Professional Bodybuilding Program will help you develop the look you want.
IcoPro is the integrated conditioning program that's more than just pills and powders. IcoPro is a specially designed 9-week program of supplements, nutrition, and training to match your body's potential. Start your program to lean muscle mass now. Get IcoPro. You've gotta want it. Available at general nutrition centers. Hey, Hulkamaniacs, you proved to the Hulkster that you're a true Hulkamaniac. Now I'm going to tell you about the Hulk Hogan WWF Wrestling Challenge game. By dialing 1-900-454-HULK, you can hear my daily Power Pack messages, giving me the latest scoops on the WWF. Plus, you can play my Hulk Hogan WWF Wrestling Challenge game, where I'll be your manager for the match of your life. As you wrestle against the biggest and the baddest dudes in the WWF, you can win and be eligible for a drawing for a great prize, including a grand prize, an all-expense-paid trip to meet me in person. Remember, the cost of the call is $1.49 for the first minute and 99 cents for each additional minute. If you're under 18, make sure you have your mom or your dad's permission before calling. What you gonna do with Hulk Hogan and WWF Wrestling Challenge game run wild on you?
We are live, and certainly thus far we have had all kinds of World Wrestling Federation action. But right now, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to take you back in a few moments to WrestleMania 3. 93,000 fans will be on hand in the Pontiac Silverdome. A record-breaking audience, the largest indoor crowd for any event of any kind anywhere in the world. It was Andre the Giant versus Hulk Hogan. What a matchup. There was some controversy, Jesse Ventura.
I'd say a little bit more than some. Now, did you or did you not see referee Joey Marella's arm come down 3 times? 1, 2, 3. That was a 3 count, in my opinion.
The only question in my mind is whether or not he came down for a 3 count to simply place his hands on the mat to lift himself off and say only 2, or whether or not it was indeed a 3rd count.
That must have taken you a year to figure that one out.
Things have changed indeed since that auspicious occasion at WrestleMania.
What's unique about Indianapolis, Indiana, is I truly believe this colossal rematch between Hogan and the Giant is going to make all the people in Indianapolis forget totally about that go-kart race they got there. What they call the Indianapolis 500, where they race around in them things in go-karts.
Yes, I know what you mean, Jesse. There are hardly go-karts. I'd love to see you drag behind when I was at top speed.
Stop with your violent adjectives, McMahon.
The $1 Million Man, a very convincing individual. However, Hulk Hogan indeed does not have a price for the $1 Million Man, although certainly some individuals have had. And indeed, we make reference to one Andre the Giant. Andre certainly has a price. You have stated in the past that you would even have a price for the $1 Million Man.
Most definitely. I mean, Hogan could have taken the easy way out. The man could have got into retirement. Very, very wealthy. Never had to worry about him, his family, even his mother, for that matter. He'd get so much money from the $1 Million Man. I think he made a mistake. My reactions are this: Hogan's a fool.
What?
He could have been a millionaire many times over. Instead, he chose that. I must
choose that.
I know I'd have second thoughts. Andre literally choking Hogan down. Hogan's an idiot.
He does not have a price. That's the point. Ted DiBiase hoping indeed that someone would have a price. He found someone who was going to have a price whom he believes will take him to the championship.
What do you think the price was that he didn't got?
I have no idea. I'd love to know. Because you can bet, even though Andre the Giant sold out, you can bet he didn't come cheap.
You know what, McMahon? I gotta make this statement right now. I have never in my life seen Andre the Giant look any better shape, bigger, badder. The animalistic look in his face tells me that Andre is not going to be stopped by any force in this universe, let alone Hulkamania.
I have a question for you. What is Giantomania?
What is Giantomania?
What is Giantomania?
Giantomania are all the real this fantasy Hulkamania. It's the realists out there. Or maybe a better way to put it, you know, Hogan stands for the moral, what's called the moral majority. Giant Mania, I would say minority.
That sounds like more like your speed.
Yeah. I'm from the immoral minority. I guess the difference would be this. If you look at Hulkamania, you're going to find people like Jerry Falwell. If you look at Giant Mania, you'll find people like Abby Hoffman. He's one of my heroes.
Really?
Yep.
Maybe Jim and Tammy are in there too.
Well, they'd be Hulkamaniacs.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, yeah. See, they're supposedly for the good of mankind.
Just like you are.
No, I've never advocated.
You're for one thing I know of, and only one thing, and that's justice.
Can you think of anything else for me to be for?
Yes, but different discussion.
I think Hogan is scared.
I don't know about that.
Well, I mean, stop and think about it. The guy got by the skin of his teeth in WrestleMania 3. Very controversial. Many people, including myself, feel Andre won it.
Jack Money already said, both principal and their respective representatives.
Jack Money said it. That's like getting a guarantee from Ali North.
I think that was a disgraceful display of conduct on the part of the $1 Million Man, Virgil, as well as Andre the Giant. That's the kind of conduct he's going to display. It's going to be a dark time for the World Wrestling Federation.
Your opinion only. Let's get to the ring. This is a dangerous move right here, and an extremely powerful maneuver.
I don't think it's right out.
Smart move. You gotta think three, man. There's the classic mistake. When your opponent isn't finished off enough, you'll get caught every time.
He does not like what he sees.
Close, but no cigar yet.
There were 20-some thousand fans. What a night this has been, Jesse.
A very interesting match.
Not bad at all.
Well, Jesse, have you enjoyed yourself? Oh, sure. All right, Jesse, you claim to have pot belly. Go ahead.
This is Jesse the Body Ventura and Vince McMahon saying good night.
Let's